Every individual, every one of us is an incredible combination, an almost impossible combination of some of the best, the finest, the noblest qualities, and, unfortunately, a few terrible qualities. How the two coexist in one person is something incredible. I'm sure you've seen it in others and seen it within yourself as well. Something in us that wants to break all the rules. Something in us that wants to drive past red lights, traffic lights, I mean. Something in us that wants to do what we ourselves think is wrong. And yet, the worst among us has some very fine divine qualities. Our success in life depends on which of the two you're backing, which of the two you're investing in, which of the two you're thinking of. So, the Gita helps us in first of all, identifying the best in us, operating out of the best in us, and thereby neutralizing the worst in us. So, what is the method to be followed? Throughout the Gita, he speaks of it, but in the 8th chapter, much more so. The focus is on that, which is, as you think, so you become. Every thought matters, and therefore, it is the consistency with which you think a particular thought that is all important. So what the Gita says is, wake up to your responsibility. Understand your own power. And then there's no looking back. But most of us engage in trying to shift the blame from ourselves to the spouse, the boss, the neighbor, the enemy, anybody except ourselves. And as long as you're passing the buck on to someone else, you're not going to be doing what you ought to do, and therefore you remain where you are. But in any equation, in any relationship, the fact of the matter is you can't change anything, anyone in the world except yourself. And once you improve yourself, miraculously, everything improves. Those of us who fail because we neglect the apparently insignificant details, and these apparently insignificant details are our own thoughts. So therefore, the whole Gita is telling us how to move from what they call as Mudhatma, foolish people, to a Mahatma. How do you do that? Change your thoughts.